Now the next topic is Lewis acid character of trihalides of group 13. So the trihalides of all the element of this group act as a Lewis acid, means they are electron deficient. They are electron deficient. They act as a Lewis acid, means they are electron deficient and have a tendency to accept the electron pair. They have a tendency to accept the electron pair, and the electron accepting tendency of the trihalide, they follow the order of, first of all, boron, aluminium, gallium, and so this is the order. This is the order for the for accepting the tendency of the trihalide. So the relative strength of the trihalide of the boron as a Lewis acid has been determined by measuring their heat of formation, as well as studying the with the help of the infrared spectra. So the result of these studies shows that for the trihalide, this is the, first of all, fluorine, then chlorine, and then BBr3 last. This is bromide. So this order is just the reverse of what should be expected normally from the electronegativities of the halogen. Now, so this is the character of the trihalide, Lewis acid character. This is the Lewis acid character because they act as a Lewis acid. So it means they are electron deficient and they have a tendency to accept the electron pair. So now the next next point is reactivity towards water. This is the next heading, that is the reactivity towards water. So they form hydroxides. They form, the group 13 element form hydroxides of the type, that is MOH. This is the type. This is a general formula for the hydroxide. So they form the hydroxide of the type MOH. This one is a whole 3. The MOH whole 3 type hydroxide follow the same trend of the basicity as shown by the oxide, and this is because as the size of the ion increases and the tendency to rupture the OH bond decreases, and hence the acidic nature decreases. Acidic nature decreases means basic nature increases. If the acidic nature decreases, the meaning of acidic nature decreases means that is basic nature increases. Acidic nature decreases means basic nature increases. So this is the reactivity towards the hydroxide. We all know very well that AlOH whole 3, that is the aluminium hydroxide. So aluminium hydroxide, when react with hydrogen, we get AlCl3 plus water molecule. So this is the reactivity towards the water. They form the hydroxide. Now the aluminium hydroxide, gallium hydroxides, aluminium hydroxides are amphoteric in nature. They are amphoteric in nature, means they react with the acid. Here H represent the acid, as well as they react with the bases. For example, AHOH whole thrice plus 2NaOH. This is the base. So they form a tetrahydroxoaluminate, and the formula for the tetrahydroxoaluminate is NaAlOH OH whole 4. This is tetra, that is hydroxoaluminate. Tetrahydroxoaluminate, or it is also, or sometime, that is NaAlO2 2H2O. NaAlO2 2H2O, that is a sodium aluminate. This is the formula for the sodium aluminate. So this is the reactivity towards the water. They form the hydroxide of the type MOH whole 3. The hydroxide of the boron. The hydroxide of the boron is weakly acidic, and it react with the alkali. For example, OH whole 2, that is NaOH. NaOH is the alkali. So we get that is NaBO2 plus 2 molecule of water. NaBO2 plus 2 molecule of water, and this NaBO2 is sodium metaborate. This one is the sodium metaborate. This is the sodium metaborate. Now the next and the last topic is last topic of this point is that is anomalous behavior. Anomalous behavior of boron. Anomalous behavior of boron. So owing its extremely small size and high electron density, high electronegativity and non-availability of the d electron, boron exhibit the various anomalous behavior. So the first point is boron is a typical non-metal. Boron is a typical non-metal, while other member of the groups are metal. Only boron is a typical non-metal, and its melting point and the boiling point are very high. The boiling and the melting point of the boron is very high than the other member of the group, and the boron form only covalent compound, while other members can form covalent as well as the ionic compound. And only boron exhibit the allotropy. We all know about the allotropes. We have already studied this topic. So the only boron exhibit the allotropy and exist in the crystalline as well as amorphous form. So these are the anomalous behavior of boron.